back to 2021. I'm sobbing in the car, crying, having a panic attack. Not because I'm scared to speak on stage with a microphone, not because I'm scared to lead a parade of people dancing through the streets, but because I'm scared to have pasta with some strangers. So if you see me here today and you're like, oh my God, I can never be her, know that I struggled for a whole decade plus with social anxiety, with depression. I literally lived with 2 people for an entire year. I did not see their faces. I didn't know their names. I hid. I memorized their schedules, and I left because I was so scared of talking to people. So I want this to be your permission slip today, to know I wasn't born like this, to know that you too can become not necessarily this, whatever this is, but your version of who you came here to be. I want this to be your permission slip to say your joy, it lives inside of you in your own unique way, and I want you to know that it's possible to get into an even more embodied way to change the world. So, courage, and it took a lot of courage to become whatever this is, and something about courage I've realized is fear is a necessary component. If there's no fear, you're not being courageous, you're just like doing the thing, right? So that's something I learned is, stop making my fear wrong, and realize that this ready, someday I'll be ready. One day, we all get stuck in that, right? Like, yeah, I'll be ready one day. I don't know, it'll just knock on my door. It's a decision that we make, and it's not just a decision we make, it's a decision we make to learn to regulate our nervous systems, to be courageous enough, to learn to walk with the fear into who it is we came here to be, to spread the joy that it is we came here to ignite in the world, to make someone's day. And it's not easy. I'm not here to say like, everything I say here today is just a walk in the park. But it's so worth it. So what if fear isn't the stop sign in your life? What if you say, this thing kind of scares me, and I say, instead of making my world really small, and I'm not going to do anything that makes me scared because I did that for the first 28 years of my life. What if fear is, I'm taking this as information, and I can learn to walk with that fear. And joy, now this baby, this is how I have learned to become a version of myself I didn't even know was possible. I wasn't trying to become this. Joy is the fuel in the tank. It is the engine behind your dreams. It will take you places. Joy and play will regulate your nervous system to take you, real far, baby. So if you are here, you're like, this is where I'm at, and this is where I want to be. And courage is the bridge between it. So there's a lot of fear, obviously, if you're being courageous, right? We've already gotten there. How did you do it, Amy? Joy is a huge tool, and I'm going to walk you through a framework. It's called TMI, and we're not oversharing. First, we're going to tune in. Where in your life do you feel called to lead with joy today? Because we're trying to spread joy in the world right now. We're trying to make the world a little more razzle-dazzly to make it a better place. So what is that you want in your work, your business, your community, your home? How do you want to make a ripple effect of change? Then I want you to move. Shift your physiology. The science shows this. There's biochemistry of somebody who's like, I'm scared to be seen. I'm really depressed or scared. That's fine. I've been there. I get there again. It's fine. But it's different from the physiology of, I'm joyful. I light up rooms, and I am not afraid to be me. And I'm not always this version of me. Some days I have to go lead a parade of people in 2 hours. I'm shaking in my boots, and I feel scared as can be. And I say, okay, I signed up for this. This is my service to humanity. How do I get there? I move in a way that is joyful, and it starts shifting my body and my brain from the inside out. Dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, all the way up. You're changing your biochemistry, your cortisol, which we're all have way too much of, I'm sure, down the tubes, and you are becoming a new version of yourself from the inside out. You can dance your way there. It's a real life hack. And then the last thing, you're gonna initiate. So that thing that you tuned into, I wanna do this thing. You're gonna have to actually do the thing. You gotta follow through, and it might still feel a little scary. That's not the point, is to eliminate all fear and I'll never be scared again. But to make it small enough that you can hold hands with your fear and not let it in the driver's seat. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I'm all about the ripple effect. Amy, she goes on and on about this. Will she ever stop talking? No, because we're all making a ripple effect every single moment. Whether you're making a ripple effect of fear, worry, stress, Or you could choose to make a ripple effect of joy, of compassion, of love. And this, and how we show up in the rooms, is how we change the world. Because you impact one person's day for one moment, you do not know the extent of the impact that that creates in the world. That one conversation could have in their own internal world, that maybe they go and they talk to people in their work, or they see people at their school or at home, and it just incredibly ripples out into the world. And this is how you can lead and create change in this world. And I know you guys are in Asheville, you're incredible people. You are really kind-hearted people, and I'm just here to say that you, and the one bold step that you choose to create today, can make a change, even if it's just in one person's life. So the thing that you tuned into, commit to it. Maybe it's having a conversation with a stranger and like getting really curious with them. And after this talk, like maybe tell the person next to you and say, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, and commit to it, so this isn't just inspiration, that it becomes transformation. Because action is how that happens. Because your joy matters. It's how we create a new world. Your joy is important. When you are bold enough to be alive in the room, in a world where there is a bazillion reasons to be stressed out, to be numbing out, to be like, oh my God, everything's going away. Like, we can build a new world. We can create a world that we wish to live in by choosing to show up joyfully, by choosing to show up alive, and by choosing to show up with care. And that's what I got for you here today. Thank you.